In the last lecture, I talked about the importance of gratitude and realizing that everything in life is a gift, from your genes of your body to the various ways you were taken care of as a baby, the way across the life people have given to you. A teacher didn't have to work as hard as she did or he did. Instead, they really poured themselves in it so that you would have an education and would have a foundation for accomplishment in life. So I'm going to move to another sign of freedom that follows that gratitude, and that is to give back, to make a contribution, to do something that is a gift to others. Now, this is difficult to talk about because I don't know what the skill set each person has. The range is incredible. But the idea of contribution is to use the skill set we have in order to help others. So if you have strong hands, you can be a masseuse and you can help other people who have muscle cramps and problems with soreness, and that is a contribution. And of course, again, it's a gift because nobody knows how much you learned about musculature, how much you really pour yourself in to trying to help somebody else. It's a gift. And that is one of the skill sets. You could be, have a real strong body and be a coach, or help people in terms of exercise, or walking, or running, or riding a bicycle, or skiing, or the hundreds of options in terms of sports. You use the skill set you have, you make a contribution. And yes, you always give more than the person knows that you are giving, because the person may be lost in narcissism. As you lead them in exercise, they may be primping in front of mirrors, which I rather despise when I go to the local gymnasium or recreation center. And yet, the idea here is contributing, giving back. So you're good in math? Well, teach. Mathematics is very difficult for a lot of people. For some, it's easy. But if you give, if you have a good mind in terms of mathematics, teach or make some contribution in some other field. Use your creativity. This is the free human being who is deciding and choosing. Just like you choose an attitude, you choose continually to contribute. So you have a love of nature? Well, again, you can teach. You can write. You can take people on walks. You can go into biology. You can go into ornithology. You can go into 100 fields and stay close to nature. You can be a person who works in a national park or a state park or a board of land management, whatever. The thing is, you give back. If you are taking care of a state park or a federal park, then you take care of it. You give more than the job requires, and that is contributing. So if you're good in art, if you're strong in art, then what you do is, again, you create something that will give beauty to other people, or you teach, but in some way, or you can work at an art museum. I've got a good friend working at the art museum in downtown Chicago, and she loves her work, and she's eager to help people. She's a docent. She teaches as she goes along. They ask for information about a painting. She explains it. And I have another good friend at the major art museum in Richmond, Virginia, and she's a wonderful teacher who has helped both me and my wife in appreciating art. You contribute. Are you strong in speaking? Then speak out. and put a lot in your sermons or your preparation to speak. Whatever your subject is, use your skill set, your strength, and contribute to the betterment of humankind. This is what a free person does. They contribute. Are you strong in protecting others? Then be a policeman or a fire person, fireman. I haven't ever heard the phrase firewoman, but I guess it would be true, because now there is no gender qualification. It's, you use your strength, the skill set you have to help others. I'm going to give you a very strange example. The man who picks up our trash each week has a wonderful attitude on the coldest winter day, the hottest summer day, but he is using his skill set, and he's quite muscular. I don't think he's a PhD prospect, but he's a good man, and that is his skill set. And I always feel grateful to him. He's contributing. And I will report to my wife, I say, honey, it's a great day. Our trash is being picked up. So, if your strength is making money, and there are people like Warren Buffett who give their lives to making a lot of money, well, you can contribute to others. You can help them in school. You can sponsor a child anywhere in the world. I mean, you can help someone. You can contribute and give back. You're not going to be a Scrooge McDuck who, in the cartoons that I had as a child, there was this guy who was fabulously rich, and he put in his basement gold coins, and he would go down and he would throw the gold coins over his head. He didn't contribute. He was a narcissist, probably lost in some ideology. So again, I say to you, the free soul is grateful, and the free soul contributes as much as their skill set allows.